Oh, man. This one is going to be nice. Guys, welcome back into yet another video. I think this one's going to be extremely fun to do. It's just going to be great to see different perspectives and different takes on things. I think I'm going to have a blast with this one. I think I'm going to laugh. I think it's just going to be balls out fucking crazy. So we're going to work with this. We're going to rock with this video here, guys. This video in particular that I'm referring to is done by a content creator known as Serenity. And Serenity basically has made a channel or made posts and videos with kind of like an amalgamation of a lot of people who, like us, like me, hate the fucking ending. So this is like an amalgamation type video of their takes on certain sequences and issues with the ending of Attack on Titan. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'm pretty stoked because I did watch a little bit of this. I didn't want to watch the whole thing, but I did get a kind of a piece of the pie of what was being done about it. And so far, it was quite fucking entertaining because a lot of these creators, not even going to lie, I never really knew up until now. So this was pretty cool for him to at least go ahead and put them in the video as well to give them some shine and give them some light and kind of show their thought processes also of that horrendous fucking chapter that we all know and hate. Not know and love, know and hate. You heard me correctly. Guys, we're going to check this video out, but before we check this video out, y'all already know the deal. Let's get the business out the way. Guys, if you enjoy the content that's being produced and the content that you are consuming, please feel free to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and like button as it helps the channel grow and helps us be seen to more people. That is be great, and I would appreciate it. Also, while you're there, you might as well go ahead and hit that and click that subscribe button. Yes, hit the subscribe button, guys. It doesn't cost you a goddamn dime. It is completely free, but it does also go in line with the like button by helping out the channel and helping us be seen and helping us grow. So I very much appreciate that. Go ahead, guys, and comment down below, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you agree with most of, if not all, of these creators and their thought processes of that last fucking chapter. Last but not least, go ahead and share the content, as sharing is caring, as we all know. And also go ahead and hit the notification bell so you guys are in the loop and up to date of anything and everything that's being posted on this channel. So without motherfucking ado, let's get into it. Alright, guys, as you can see here, this video here is, again, as I said, is an amalgamation of a lot of creators who had gripes, who had complaints, who had issues, who had tribulation when it came to this goddamn chapter that we all know and hate, chapter 139 of Attack on Titan. The title of this video is 30-minute video. It's a whole 30-minute video, guys, explaining on why the Alliance makes absolutely no fucking sense. So let's see what they got to say. I already agree with the title. I already agree with the sentiment. So let's see what they have to say and in depth, and let's see if they're right. And let's just see. Let's just fucking see. I think it's gonna be fun. Let's get into it, man.
How about this? You two, you're not soldiers, you're not warriors, you're just murderers. You massacred people who'd done nothing wrong. You're mass murderers. And they didn't even have to atone for it. No one had to atone for it. Reiner didn't have to atone. Annie didn't have to atone. I mean, Bert got fucked. Get fucked, Bert. But it's like... Yeah. So basically, after everyone gets untitanized, right, all the shifters come out at the same time. And with tears in their eyes, they just start thanking Eren for what he did. Every single one of them. This includes Reiner. This includes fucking everyone. What? So, the Alliance, why did they exist again? They literally existed to prevent genocide. Correct. They wanted to stop the founding Titan from using its powers to wipe out the Earth. And they're literally thanking him for not wiping out 20% of the Earth. Because they're now in a really good spot. Like, what? Are you kidding me, bro?
I mean, that's I couldn't have said it better myself, Kite's Library. I couldn't say it better myself. That's what we're saying. That's all that we're saying, man. It shit makes no fucking sense. But people seem to love this shit. People seem to just not like logic. So why on earth are you guys crying emotionally, thanking this man for doing something that you guys were trying to stop him doing? It shit makes no sense. It makes no sense, guys. It absolutely makes no fucking sense.
They were all banding together to stop this super monster from wiping out the world, and then he wipes out 80% of the world and leaves them in a good spot. They're all like, oh yeah, thanks, bro. You really were the coolest guy. I just think it's weird. Yeah. Because, like, sure, at least the Eldian forces knew that Eren wasn't all bad, but the warriors didn't. And Annie and Reiner still get, like, emotional about the sacrifice. I don't know, just weird. I don't know. And speaking of Annie, dude, Annie, I hate Annie as a character. And here's why. Let's look at what she did this whole story as a character. What'd she do? So she infiltrates the wall with Reiner and the boys. So we get the whole thing with the female Titan. She just starts slaughtering the Survey Corps. She single-handedly wipes out like 70% of the current active Survey Corps after getting to know all of them, right? So that was like a calculated, like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. You're doing this obviously like for a greater goal, but like that was fucked up. Okay.
True. She wiped them all out, wiped out Levi's squad, did all of that shit. She just killed all them folks without remorse, without care, right? Let's go.
Okay, and then she gets into her big fight with Eren in the city after getting caught, and she goes crystal mode. Okay, she's crystaled out of the story. 100 chapters go by. Where the fuck did Annie go? Oh, there she is. Alright, Annie's back in the story. What's she doing? She's eating pie. Funny Annie, classic. Yeah, no, so let's stop fighting. We kind of need all the power we could get. Yeah, Annie, why don't you just help us out? Oh yeah, sure. We'll forget about all that. Like, what? So Annie literally, like, doesn't get punished at all for what she did, which was just mass murder of civilians. Whether she thought it was wrong or not doesn't mean jack shit. She was sent there to just massacre people. And she gets her best possible ending because her dad didn't die. That was the only other little part of her that even had character, right? She had a little flashback to her dad teaching her how to kick and shit. Or like, even if the whole world's against you, I'm with you, Annie. And it's like, okay, cool, but he's in Marley, so he's just gonna die, right? To the rumbling, right? So he's just in Marley, right? The place that got fucking rumbled. So he should be dead, but he's not. In fact, he's alive, and they get to reunite, and that's all. She just gets a happy ending. She went out, failed her mission, killed a bunch of people, and got to reunite with her dad. So, yeah, nice character.
I mean, couldn't have said it better myself. But see, again, people that like the ending aren't looking at it like this. I don't know why they like the ending, but they're not looking at it from a logical standpoint. Like, this is logical thinking that he's saying. This is logical deduction. Like, okay, Annie sit up here and killed all of these folks. She gets the best ending. She literally did get the best ending. She was able to just literally go across the sea, kill innocent people, never atone for that shit, got to be her father. Her father's still fucking alive, got to reunite with this man, and lives out the rest of her fucking days. No issues, right? Like, what the fuck are we doing? That's what I'm saying. Like, little things like that, like little nuanced things of that nature is what made this chapter so bad. That doesn't make sense. That's stupid, right?
The worst part, her dad survived from Marley, right? So hypothetically, unless you want to tell me some weird freak accident happened where only Annie's dad made it out of Marley's getting stomped, I'm sure a good amount of them are left. And these are the people that literally are the starters of this entire fucking war. So when you rumbled 80% of the world, you didn't even start by killing off entirely the people in the war. You left them alive. You left alive people who, before you rumbled the entire world, had reasons to kill you. Why? And they're still alive. Are you... Ancestry people, like people who give a shit about their ancestors a lot, will 100% go to war over this. If you tell me realistically this nation of people just fucking annihilated the world, like as soon as you're off your ass and you have a force good enough to take them out, you take them out. They killed the whole world. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It literally makes no sense, right? So these seeds of revenge are just waiting to be sowed because they probably didn't kill everyone in Marley, right? It's not.
And he's showing it, right? But the ending was great though. The ending was phenomenal, right? And then wrap things up. It was just awesome, right? Stupid. Like he said. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going as so far as to say about the whole ancestry thing. But you gotta admit that that's fucking stupid. That was dumb yet again. Another thing. How are they still alive? How is the people who are the ones who declare war, the ones that you just went around? You just said, oh, let me kill everybody else. That's ridiculous. Doesn't make sense.
Not a wild stretch to guess that if one person from Marley lived, more people from Marley lived. And this is where a lot of that concentrated hatred was. They're not going to just be like, oh, okay. Yeah, no. You guys killed literally my entire town and the rest of the world. No more Titans, though? Yep, that's good. Them not being Titans isn't going to take away the fact that they were on the side of the dude who just purged the earth. He didn't really feel like a neutral enemy at this point. He felt like he came from paradise. That was their perspective. Everyone wanted to kill the giant attack titan and wipe out paradise. It wasn't just, yeah, we'll stop the attack titan and then just leave paradise alone.
Exactly. Man, this man is speaking facts. He's speaking straight facts. Undeniable, unequivocal facts. Like, you can't deny that. That's not the mindset that they had. Again, like he said, he was not a neutral enemy. They weren't looking at him as somebody who just came out of nowhere, who just came from the depths and they had to unite to kill this person. No, they knew where this motherfucker came from. He came from Paradise. They came from Paradise Island. So now that's the problem. That's the focal point. That's the issue. You came from a location that they could determine where you're from. It's not like, again, prime example, shout out to a good movie, Cloverfield, right? Cloverfield, where this monster just appeared out of nowhere and they just started rummaging and fucking up the city. Yes, people who may have had little issues or problems with each other, that shit ceases. That shit stops. Because, again, this threat came from outside of something that we cannot get to, something that we cannot fully understand. So we're going to band together to make sure that we stop this. No, that's not the case for Aaron. Aaron came from Paradise Island. Aaron was considered an island devil. And so you did devil shit by fucking up the rest of the world. They're going to want retaliation, which they did. It's stupid.
That was never a thing, right? If anything, they just take them over because they're weak now, and they have all this fucking moon rock under the base. Also, let's just mention that as soon as everyone gets untitanized and the wave of the last military on the ground meets up with the untitanized shifters, and they ask them, what's good? They get talk no jutsu'd by Armin. Armin just is like, yeah, guys, don't shoot. And they're like, all right. Like, what? Why is it not on site? I don't get it at all. That's not how war works.
Why didn't Reiner die? Reiner's whole character had him wanting to be a hero, so why didn't he die? Why is he alive saying that Eren, what a man you are, and then later sniffing Historia's letter? He should have died in this fight and sacrificed his life to save humanity. That's a satisfying end to the character Reiner Braun.
I totally forgot about that thing. Oh God, y'all say y'all like this shit. Like that's what makes us think. The people who disliked it. That's what makes us legitimately think that you guys did not read the fucking story. Because for this man to literally say, Eren, what a man you are. Why all of a sudden is he saying, Eren, man, what a man you are? This man just wiped out 80%. 80% of the world. Of the world, bro. Mind you, y'all were trying to stop this man from doing that. And he wiped out 80% of the world and he just left 20%. Oh man, what a man you are, bro. What? But y'all like that though. Y'all like that type of writing though. That shit is dumb. And Ultras, I kind of agree. I think it would have been great for Reiner to pass away. He wanted to off himself anyway. So it's one of those things to where it's like, okay, this would have been perfect for him to put up the sacrifice for his goddamn country, Marley. I'm going to put the sacrifice up to make sure that you guys and stand with you guys, and I'm going to make sure that you guys will survive. Even if that means that I have to lose my life. I want to make sure that the future for Falco and Gabby is set. So I'm going to put my life on the line and make sure of that. That would have been great. That would have been fucking great. But no, we didn't get that. We didn't get none of that. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way you guys read that and thought that that was good. There's no way. There's no way.
Why is he now just a creep? This is so disappointing. Another fantastically written character is completely destroyed. It's so sad. Why doesn't Armin call out Eren for the rumbling, and why isn't he more mad about this? The entire point of the Alliance was to stop him, so why isn't he more upset over this so-called goal that resulted in the death of millions? All Armin cares about is why did Eren have to hurt Mikasa's feelings, and why did Eren beat him up at that meeting? Why is his final line, "Thank you for becoming a fucking mass murderer, genociding so many for our sake"? It looks like Armin forgave Eren when all of Eren's decisions seemed like they were done.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're talking about, and here's a point that I want to make. You want to talk about how genocide is bad and how they didn't want to genocide. If this man wiped out 80% of the world, if we just go on pure numbers alone, he wiped out billions of people. I'm quite sure within those billions of people were probably the remaining remnants of some type of race that he wiped out. So he didn't genocide Marlians, no, but I'm quite sure other races, the other people that were there at the world leader thing, they got wiped out. So in essence, he did commit genocide on other races that may not have been as big as Marley. But I'm quite sure out of the billions of people he killed, he wiped out a few races. He genocided a few fucking races of people. Like, but you're saying, thank you for becoming a mass murderer for our sake. A mass murderer? What? And y'all like this writing? There's no way. There's just no way. There's no way y'all thought this was good. There's no way.
On a whim now. What was the point in all of them turning into Titans, John, Connie, Gabby, and have them all revert back? It feels so pointless and really sours the mood. Honestly, Attack on Titan has always been about the cruelty of the world, and yet here we have everyone returning to normal so Eric can be like some great value Jesus. John and Connie not dying is nice, I guess, but why have them come to terms with their deaths, which was a change from John since he wanted to survive at all costs to now being okay with dying for humanity. It just feels like a wasted storyline. All of that felt like the droids versus Gungans during the Phantom Menace. And why is Attack on Titan so bad that's reminding me of that? Fuck.
I said Armin thinking Eren was dumb. The Alliance thinking Eren is so stupid to me, bro. Connie makes sense because his mom came back, right? But everybody else is like, bro, this entire time, Eren told y'all in 123, look, I'm doing this to protect you guys. I'm doing this for y'all. It's like, it's like, as soon as you hear him say, you know what, I didn't finish it. I did 80% of the rumbling for y'all, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all. It's like, oh my God, Eren, what a man you are. I love you, man. Like, what? This entire time that y'all are so against genocide, but when the genocide benefits y'all and y'all ideals, it's, oh man, I love you, Eren. No, what?
Again, valid point. Jay and they won. Valid point. All of this, man, this is such a great video thus far. And I'm only fucking 7 minutes in. Good job, Serenity. Because it's touching on all points into terms of why it's because it's literally taking all of these points and making them in a concise format so that you guys can fucking see this, bro. Like, this is very fucking true. Why, bro? Why was that even a thing? You guys were thanking him. And like he said, genocide was so bad for y'all. It was so fucking terrible. It was so taboo. But when it benefits y'all, y'all are thanking this man. Y'all are thanking him like, man, appreciate you, man. We love you, man. What a man you are, man. Oh my God, what a sacrifice. Thank you for becoming a mass murderer, Eren. Appreciate you. But y'all were just wanting to kill this man. Y'all were just wanting this man to, y'all just wanted to stop this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, what?
Are you thanking him? I don't care. Like, you should not be thanking him. It's just dumb. Like, it is. And Reiner's character is, it's not as bad as people say it is, but it's like, Reiner stiffing the letter is forced and weird, and then he
it is weird.
This is stupid, man. It's not even comic relief. This is weird. What the fuck are you stiffing a letter, bro? Ryan's a great character. He's like, his last moment is that. This is dumb. I wish that at one point Levi, like, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Half of your fucking people was dead because of this stupid bitch Annie, who doesn't even regret her actions, who just killed them in the most gruesome ways. At least Ryan has remorse in it, and Ryan is a great character. I think Annie's not a good character. She was better off not coming out that crystal, honestly. I swear to God. I'm not saying Levi should go kill her, but that's the girl over there, man. At least talk to her one time. This entire rumbling arc, even around, I think the late 120s, when Yelena was talking to everybody, right, letting out steam. Why didn't nobody check Annie? I know Levi was there. Levi don't have to check Annie because they all experienced loss, man. Annie was a fucking problem, and nobody said anything to her, man. I know it's the whole thing. She's a child soldier. It wasn't like it was built into her. No, Annie was doing that shit for her own gain to get back to her dad. Just because she can get back to her dad doesn't make it good, bro. It's like, no, she did it in the most gruesome and just fucked up way. I know her outlook on life was so messed up. She's legit a psychopath. I just needed Levi to say something to her at least, bro. Something, man. It's just left untouched. And her only purpose is to be fucking Armin's fuck buddy, I guess. Ariani, that stupid shit. That shit makes no sense, bro. They have like no interactions. They just like, I don't know, come out the crystal. Armin, bro, I fuck with you. No, it's forced and just dumb. It's fan service. I don't care. The whole Annie coming back is being greeted with some fucking pie on her face. That is comical. That bitch is a fucking mass murderer. I need more seriousness than that. I don't care. It turned into a fucking just, I don't know what, just turned into a fucking comedy. AOT is a fucking comedy now. We've been just we've been blind, my bros. It's all a comedy. It's always been a fucking comedy. Speaking of fan fictions, this whole damn chapter feels like a goddamn fan fiction, bro. Oh my god. At this point, I'm just repeating shit, but bro, Armin thanked Eren for committing genocide, bro. You committed genocide for us. No matter how this is so bro. Everybody in AOT is so fucking selfish.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. You're thanking him for it. Like I said, out of the billions of people, if you think about it, out of the billions of people that this man actually killed, I'm quite sure a few races were completely wiped out and won't exist anymore. I'm quite sure of that. He didn't genocide the Marlians, but I'm quite sure there's another few races that he did do. But just what y'all were trying to stop anyway. So why, if you were trying to stop that from occurring, why are you thanking him for doing it? It doesn't make sense. It's stupid.
Commit genocide for us. You're the best, bro. Listen, man, y'all were so against it, but as long as it benefits y'all, genocide is good, huh? Fuck off. You might as well finish the shit.
Jesus. Okay. So then let's talk about Armin's character. So keep in mind, Armin has done nothing after he ate Bertolt other than come up with the plan to save Eren when he attacked Marley. That's all Armin has done for the series since then. Before Bertolt, Armin was a great character. My second favorite after Eren. Great character, well written. He was a coward, but he was smart. He was brave when he needed to be, when it came down to it, even though he couldn't help himself. That's why it's so easy to connect with Armin, because yeah, you would be terrified in a situation like this, but at the end of the day, he still was brilliant, came up with plans on the fly for the most part. Sometimes, he struggled, but he's young, and we thought he'd grow up to be an Erwin kind of guy, and you could kind of see that towards the end of this chapter. All due respect, he does kind of take on that leadership role like he should have done a while ago, but okay, fine. But this guy was just written so poorly. Even now, he goes back to the scene where they're sitting at the table and he attacks Eren. So let's check it out, right? Armin is always talking about peace and shit, right? You got people literally from Marley literally killing, turning people into the Titans, sending them over here and killing everyone. Everyone that Armin knew that died was because of Marley's decisions and Marley's actions, right? They're all dying like constantly, nonstop, getting eaten by Titans because of Marley. So Eren being upset at Marley, not justifiable. Can't be upset at them. You have to talk to them, Eren. They're just people like us. Let's talk to them and get to know them and see why they're acting this way, Eren. Let's have a dialogue with them. We don't have to fight. Kill, Eren. Fight. That's all you want to do. You're so evil, Eren. Eren says, Mikasa, I don't like you. I disliked you. Eren, how dare you say that? I'm gonna fucking attack you right away. I don't care about talking anymore. What? And then you're gonna say, did you really have to knee me? Bitch, did you really have to punch me? I was just talking to you, remember? Don't you like talking? You're gonna punch me because you didn't like what I had to say, bitch? Isn't this what you're advocating against? Didn't you not want me to fight, you fucking hypocrite? Instead of Armin sitting down and saying, okay, Eren, You said that I've ate Bertolt and Bertolt is controlling my thoughts. Okay, well, maybe people are controlling your thoughts then. That's a perfectly valid argument that Armin could have made, but instead, no, he jumps across the table and attacks Eren, proving himself to be a fucking hypocrite, because obviously violence, you believe in violence at some point, so literally genocide and killing your whole nation is not a reason for violence, but hurting one single person's feelings is? Are you serious? Even now, he's still harping back to it. Why would you say that to Mikasa? Of all the things this dude is doing, I don't want to talk about Mikasa. That's not important right now. What's important is he's killing the whole world, dude. Fuck his relationship with Mikasa as one person. She's not that fucking important. What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, he's not lying, bro. He's not lying, bro. He's literally not lying. This is why this shit doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't. A perfect prime title. Why the alliance makes no sense. It's so perfect, bro. It's literally on the screen. Say it again. These are the things that we are talking about. These are the issues that we are referencing when we talk about that it doesn't make any sense. Because the characters just it's like they all did 180s. From what we had consumed earlier. Like, it just literally seems like every character just did some 180 and it's not that character. Like, they are in some weird fucking timescape. Like, we just don't fucking know because there's no reason for that. There was no reason for that shit. It was just very bad writing. Very poor choice of writing. That's what everybody is saying. It doesn't make any sense. And like he said, which was very fucking valid. Why are we talking about what happened to Mikasa in the table scene in a time like this? This is not what's important. What's important is what's happening. And what's happening is that 80% of the fucking globe is being wiped the fuck out. The issue that you guys are trying to stop. But it doesn't really matter because you thanked him in the end anyway. You say, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you, bruh. Thanks for doing this. If it's thanks for doing this, just let him go ahead and go through with it. If it's not that much of an issue enough to where you guys are thanking him for doing it, just let him complete the rumbling. If you're going so far as to thank somebody for doing an action, right, then that must mean it's not that goddamn bad. You shouldn't even be thanking him. Y'all should have been like, fuck Eren. Fuck Eren for being a selfish motherfucker and having us do this. He made us have to go and try to kill him. That's fucked up. Fuck that. That's how they should have responded. They should have been pissed. Not, oh man, thank you, bruh. Why are you thanking him like he gave you a napkin or something? You shouldn't be thanking this man for anything, especially an action in which you're trying to stop him from doing. You shouldn't be thanking him for doing it.
Armin making this face and then going like this is not inherently wrong until right here. Did you really need to go there for? Was all of this for our sake? Armin's destroyed again. Armin was completely against genocide. Right now is when he should punch Eren. This is when he should be punching him. Like, you were my best friend is what he should be saying right now. You and I went through the same shit. I went through the same shit that you did. I lost people. I watched my whole family destroyed. I don't think about the world like you do though, Eren. I'm not gonna put other people through what I had to go through. That should have been that's Armin's argument right now. That's the only thing that should be coming out of his mouth. But he's talking about, did you really need to go that far? How many people did you want him to kill? Was a 60 a good number? 50? He didn't go too far. He killed a few people. How many innocent people did you want him to kill, Armin? Are you on the side of murdering innocent people? I thought that was what you were against. How far did you want this man to go? So this shit right here, right? Armin realizing this and then holding Eren's hand. This is also wrong. Armin should not be showing this man any sympathy because Armin knows what he has done. This is not the Eren that he grew up with. They're not on the same wavelength. This man has killed so many people or is going to kill so many people. Armin should not be friendly with this person, but he's the one reaching out to grab him. Armin looking down. Eren, thank you. Just thanked Eren for destroying the whole world. It's like opposite day. He thanked Eren. Armin Arlert thanked Eren for destroying the whole world. The whole entire world. 20% left. Millions and millions of people. He thanked him. He said thank you. That would be like if Iron Man said thank you to Thanos. Thank you? That'd be like if Naruto said thank you to Pain. Thank you for turning yourself into a mass murderer for our sake. Terrible. This is the death of his character. Any character that Armin had left was completely destroyed. He's a piece of shit now. He went from being a bad character to a piece of shit. He's worse than Eren. Well, he's not worse than Eren, but he's just as bad as Eren. Yeah. Just as bad as him. You're literally condoning it. You're justifying his decision. You're not only justifying, you're grateful. He did something that you personally are proud of. You're happy that he did. You're happy he killed millions of people, Armin, but you don't like violence. This is the most violent act ever done in the history of time. And there ever will be. And you are thanking him. Wow, that's crazy. I won't let this transgression go to waste. But you did. First of all, you did. But second of all, it wasn't in your power to not let it go to waste anyway. Right. How in the world could you control the fact that people are going to go to war or future when you, even after you die? What are you going to do? He says it as if he has the power to control the minds of the masses. Even when given the reins, you were literally the commander of the scouts. You commanded nothing. The whole fight. Levi was commanding. You didn't command shit. You got caught by Ymir and saved, luckily. But they wanted you to win, so you didn't earn it. You definitely didn't earn it. Because if they wanted you to lose, you would have lost. Ymir had you. It was over. All you had to do was eat you. But she left you live. This right here, them hugging. Terrible. Armin should never be hugging him. So I remember it all. That conscious damn fool. Conscience, this damn fool. What are you talking about, bro? Why are y'all on his side now? What the fuck did he say to you? You're trying to kill him. So basically what you're saying is him wanting to destroy the whole world is not cool unless he's doing it for us. See, now, when you say it that way, I didn't realize you were doing it for us. I thought you were just doing it for you.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This is such a perfect, well put video of all different thought processes when it comes to this fucking piece of shit writing of a chapter, bro. It is so perfect. Because that absolutely, again, as I said too, time and time again, I said twice already. He's absolutely right. There's no reason for you guys to be thanking him for something, for an action that you guys were already trying to stop. Why are you thanking him for that? Why? There's no point. All of you all should have a face of like, fuck this motherfucker, man. We had to go through that shit, man. He says that he cares about us, but yet he puts us through this shit. How do you care about us and say that we're precious to you and you don't want us to get your attack titan because you want us to live long lives, but yet you draw us out into this fucking war, into this war zone? That don't sound like somebody who cares about his fucking friends. Just being real. There's no way I'm going to put my friends and family at risk. If I care about my friends and family and I know that there's a possibility they could get hurt on something that I'm doing, I'm going to keep them out of harm's way. I'm going to be like, nah, hell no. Y'all don't need to do this. I ain't going to stop you. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't need to do this. Right? Because I can't dictate whether or not you guys are going to be safe or not. I don't know if I can protect you. I don't know if you're going to survive this. I mean, something. Motherfucker didn't say shit. Just let him go through it. But he care about his friends, though. They hate genocide, but they thanking him, though. Bad writing, bro. Bad fucking writing. And yet you guys are talking about, oh, man, it's such a great chapter, such a good ending, man. What?
Good, my guy. Do your thing. No, y'all didn't want that. Y'all wanted to kill him. Y'all did not want him to destroy the world. For whatever reason, y'all did not want that. He did it, but he left 20% alive, and now you're crying for him? Because he didn't do it completely? So if he did 100%, then you'd be okay. Then you'd be upset. What kind of logic is this? Are you serious? And then Reiner, Eren, what a man you are. Eren said that my mother would also become a human again. Fuck you, Connie. Fuck you and your mama. You tried to feed Falco to her. You thought I forgot about that shit, bitch? We're just 50 times better than you, with 50 times less screen time. Don't you ever try to kill Falco, you piece of shit. And he told us to live long lives, but what about you? He never asked for your help, you reckless idiot. So all these people, they're being contradictory, right? They're all cool with Eren destroying 80% of the world, as long as he doesn't destroy 20%. They're cool with that. So all of this is completely trash. It's trash. All three of those panels are garbage.
Annie gets her happy ending. I wanted to speak with him too. What are you talking about, Pete? You already spoke with Eren. Remember when you talked with him and you said you didn't want to be on his side? Shut up. Annie gets her happy reunion. Why does she get this? Why does Annie deserve this? What has Annie done other than just hurt people? That's all she did.
Yeah.
She hurt people, and then when she got caught, she hid like a coward and didn't come clean and help them out. Hid like a coward for years until the perfect opportunity came where she could run away like a little bitch. And then try to pretend like she want to help save somebody. She only wants to help save her dad. That's all she's cared about the whole series, and she got rewarded for that. This character was the most selfish character in the whole show. She got rewarded for that. She said, fuck Bertolt, fuck Reiner, I wanted to see my dad. And she gets it. She gets what she wants. Eren, the character who went through everything, every single struggle there possibly was, sacrificed everything, he can't even complete his mission. Welcome back.
Yeah.
I return safely, father. This is so weak.
That's so trash.
Where's Marco? Where's Marco? Marco's not important enough to show up here? Oh, he's not a main enough character? Marco had this man questioning his whole identity. What did Sasha do for him? She didn't do nothing for this man. Nothing for his character. They were just cool. She's important enough to see, but not Marco. And how are they seeing her? Historia's handwriting is so beautiful, I can't stop looking. It even smells nice too. The man, Reiner, is simping over a married woman with a kid who's never shown him one single ounce of any type of look. How many times did I tell you to stop lusting after a married woman? How disgusting. This man is thirsty for Mikasa. Literally second place man. I never saw Gene be with Mikasa because he deserves better from a love interest than to be a second fiddle and chase after a girl who has no interest in him while she's chasing after a dude who has no interest in her. He could do better than that. And I want it better for him. They're just cool with Annie and Reiner. They killed Marco, cold-bloodedly murdered him. Y'all cool with these niggas? What did they do to make y'all so cool with each other?
Exactly.
Marco is rolling in his grave. They fed him to a Titan alive, broke his arm and killed him.
And the absurd part is that while everyone knew of his plan, once he finished that genocide of 4/5 of humanity, they started thanking him. How are you guys mad at him for damn near, 10 to 20 chapters? And then start thanking him even after all those children, mothers he killed. That makes no sense at all.
In this whole sequence with Armin and Eren and Path, Armin is more upset at Eren at the fact that Eren hurt Miko's feelings than he is at Eren like killing 80% of humanity.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, bro. And even Reiner, they all come back.
It's so bad, bro. It's so bad. Like, I'm telling you, it's so bad. Everybody, and this is what's crazy. He's got, like I said, he's got this whole amalgamation of different people's thoughts, but we're all on the same page. We're all in agreement. You know what I'm saying? We all saying the same thing, but people are trying to defend the ending to try to make the ending better, or saying that the ending was great when it's not. It doesn't make sense. That's pointless. That's the biggest point of all. As I said, you're thanking this man for an action that you all deemed to be an atrocity. You deem this action to be unforgivable, that there's no reason to commit genocide. But you guys are thanking him for doing it. That doesn't make sense. Like I said, if you want to do that, then just let him do it. Let him kill everybody. Just say, hey, fuck it. I don't care. Fuck it.
Back, Reiner's like, oh, Eren, you're such a good man. Really, Reiner? You thinking Eren for committing genocide? Reiner, you literally wanted to commit suicide because of your guilt for like killing like all of Parody.
Yes.
Yeah, like, but now you're thanking Eren for doing it.
80%. You know how much billions of people that is, if not millions.
It's so
Billions.
bad, bro. It's so bad. Even
Billions.
Geek or Annie who says, "What's stopping Parodies from like blowing up her ship right now?" The Jaegers have all the reason to kill the scouts. They have all the reason to kill Annie and Reiner. Annie and Reiner, they literally destroyed an entire city, broke down the whole walls. Armin literally says, "Oh, I'm the one who killed Eren Yeager." Bro, the Jaegers don't like that you killed Eren.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
wanted the rumbling, and now you, Armin, the one who's saying, "Oh, I killed Eren Yeager. I'm the one who stopped the rumbling." We're supposed to believe that the Jaegerists, the fascist military, isn't gonna kill you the moment you step on the island.
Just think about it, right? Hypothetically, let's say your enemy is way greater than you, and he has the ability to transform a Titan, and he caused a huge amount of damage. And then so afterwards, when everything happens, your enemy becomes a regular human. Are you not gonna attack? That's the perfect time to attack.
Exactly. And
I'm reading 137, and you get that discussion between Armin and Zeke. And at that point, I was like, okay, all right, are we getting to the meaning of this? How does this all tie together? And they start talking about the meaning of life. And the meaning of life is just to live. And that's fine, but it's just like, it kind of negates Zeke's euthanization plan of like sterilizing everybody. And in that context, okay, so there's more to life than multiplying. But in that regards, it kind of proves Zeke right. If the message is that life is worth living simply because you're alive, like, so life's purpose isn't to multiply. So euthanize them. I was like, oh, so Zeke around where...
Hey, I didn't even think of that. Exactly. If that's your purpose, if your purpose is, as he said, if your purpose is just to, I was born, I exist, and my purpose is just for me to live for me, right? And that's not for us to multiply and, you know, populate the earth or whatever, what have you, right? Then that goes exactly along with the euthanasia plan. Then everybody just lives their life. Nobody new comes in. You live your life. You call it a day. I'm out. Sayonara. See ya.
Where he's like, okay, you know, I'm enjoying this beautiful day. If only I didn't kill so many people. Like, what? Who says that? Like, the day sure is great. It's a bummer about all those people that I killed. Levi, come over here. But then it's like, all of the past Titan shifters come alive, and there's this cheesy as fuck scene where everybody's coming together, and they're like, oh yeah, Armin, we're just gonna go through paths and fix it for you. And it's like, I guess so. And you get everybody helping each other out, and you get an Avengers Endgame moment where they're like, on your left, and Bertolt is like knocking somebody away from Annie, and it's like, okay. And then you have like everybody banding together, okay, we're all being united by Eren, but what is the point of this? How is this going to be resolved?
Right.
And it's like, holy fuck, and Annie doesn't get reunited with her dad right away, and, you know, Reiner is fighting off the worm, and there's all of these, like, great moments of, like, is Reiner gonna die? Holy shit, Jean, Connie, and Gabby are dead, and it's like, holy shit, did Eren's plan actually work? What's gonna happen to the worm? What is Ymir doing? And then you get to the finale, and it's like, fuck. This sucks. I'm sorry to be so harsh, but it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Like,
stupid. It is. It's trash. It's trash. It's trash.
I'm here to focus on the writing of this, because that's what I know how to properly analyze. So to break it down, here's what we're going to talk about in order, because there are just some things that I do not want to touch with this bullshit. The glorification of genocide. Fuck that. Ymir's love. Fuck that too. And Mikasa's ending, because goddamn I am disappointed but somehow not surprised. The glorification of genocide.
Let's see what you got, Alan.
I don't even know where to begin. Eren murdered 80% of humanity. Crushed innocent people beneath the feet of the Wall Titans. Pushed them to the edge of a cliff and into the ocean to drown. Giving us these panels, which are probably the most fucked up things I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
But everyone is crying over him at the end and forgives him.
Hey, man. I mean, I don't know. Look, these are all different. These are all different people, man. We all come from all different walks of life. All of us. But yet we're all saying the same shit. We're all saying the same thing. All of us. Come on.
Pardon? I didn't know we had a nice steaming hot cup of dumbassery before we started this. So you're telling me that Eren murdered 80% of humanity, committed literal genocide to the point that there is only 20% of the entire world left, but we forgive him because, oh, he did it for the right reasons! Is that what you smoke? You smoke crack?
I was one of the people early on saying Levi should be dead. Levi should have died a long time ago, that he was still around. You know why? Fan service. This is how a lot of animes end, with garbage, trash fan service. It happens with every anime. Go back and watch all of them. The writer gets to put in things, appease the fan base, just to get them to, this is for you guys. And now they gave it to Mikasa. She gets to make the final call because she was in love with Eren this whole time.
Armin goes, Eren, thank you for turning yourself into a mass murderer for our sake. I swear I won't let this transgression go to waste. So it went from, wow, you killed 80% of humanity, to, can't believe you said that nasty thing to Mikasa, to, you did a world genocide for me? If you are a fan of Armin, how can you be happy with this characterization?
Thank you. These are all, man, hey, look, thank you, Serenity, for this video. Because it's all of us just saying the same shit. All of us are literally saying the same thing, man. It's the same thing. It's silly.
Oh, you did this for you did all these killings for me? Like like that's ridiculous. No one would say that. I know some people are being like, oh well, the real translation says, you know, thank you for turning yourself into a devil for our sake. But the message is still the same. Thanks for doing all them murders, bruv. Real good. Yeah. Reiner saying, Eren, what a man you are. Why are you simping for someone that like mass murdered your home? Annie gets to see her father again. Mikasa takes Eren's head to give him a burial under the tree that we saw in the beginning. They are very far away from the island, hundreds of kilometers away, right? She really walked hundreds of miles or kilometers back to the island with a head that was decomposing. Say that took like a good month or so. How would you get to Paradise, which is an island across an ocean? There's no trees left, they've all been stomped. Don't worry though, because Izuyama just puts in a time skip of a few years so we can cover up that plot hole really hastily.
Right.
Then
Right.
Annie's dad is like, look, Eren's dead. This other bloke is like, really? Armin's like, look, I'm going to use like facts and logic. By the way, what an absolute arsehole. Zeke, a king antinatalist, was trapped in the past dimension probably for maybe hundreds of years, who knows? Because
Right.
the past dimension works differently, right? Timeless. So he's trapped in this dimension, mulling over his like antinatalism. Armin talks to him for a couple of paragraphs, and then he's like, do you know what? Yeah, all right, I'll come help you, and then he just dies. Useless. That Armin's real Titan power is just being able to talk so that the plot finds it really convenient. I am Armin Alert, an Eldian of the Paradise Islands. I am the one who killed the attack titan Eren Yeager. Said he didn't because Mikasa did, but obviously, you know, Armin's got to be the one to save the world, even though Armin does fuck all. My work's done.
Yeah.
And Barney's like, you didn't do anything. And he's like, didn't I? That's Armin throughout the majority of Attack on Titan. Now the Alliance are together on a boat. Reiner sniffs Historia's handwriting, and Jean is doing his hair. They're on their way to Paradise Islands, and they're having banter, and they're all buddy-buddy. Two problems with this. Firstly, no consequences. So Jean and Connie had been turned into Titans by the end of the last chapter, but that got reverted. I could see that was going to happen, but there's no consequences. Piek turned that whole village with Zeki into Titans, and you know, most of them died off. Annie, I rewatched the first season. She was having a lot of fun killing all those soldiers, swinging them around and stuff. No consequences. Reiner, but by them attacking the walls on Paradise Islands in the first place, you know, that caused the deaths of like hundreds of thousands of people. So there's absolutely no consequences for this group, and not only that, but even though like some of them have directly caused the death of each other's friends and family, they're all buddy-buddy. Now, there would be something in showing that development, showing people being able to move past probably one of the most horrific things you can do to another person, you know, killing their friends and family, right? Awful. It would have been brilliant to see that sort of character development, but Izuyama just threw in a time skip so you didn't have to bother to explain that.
And Eren, Dark Eren, thank you for being a mass murderer. Bro.
That line. Oh my god. Thank you for being a mass murderer for our sake. That can't be the official line. I refuse to believe it.
There's two lines that got me that I was like, that can't be official.
Yeah, no, that's real.
And Rainer saying, yo, Eren was a real man.
No, that's real,
so
bro.
Cool. Why
that's
am I
real,
crying? He was so cool.
That's
also,
real.
can we just talk about in the end for Rainer to be like smelling that letter like that?
That was really weird, yeah.
Great video, Serenity. Great fucking video. But that's all anybody is saying, man. I know I say that a lot, but that's literally it. That's all that we're saying, man. Like these, and that's just for that alliance portion. That's just for that portion of it. There are other multitude of videos regarding the rest of the chapter and the rest of the stuff that doesn't fucking make any sense. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even look at it to that degree until I saw this. Because it's true. I was like, you know, I thought it was stupid, honestly, when I read it anyway. When I was like, why the fuck are they even thinking this, man? That's dumb. That's bad writing. And I was disappointed with it. But then now just going back through it again, that's very, 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 very true. Why am I thanking you for an action that I was trying to stop and I was trying to prevent? Why am I thanking you for doing it? That doesn't make sense. That's stupid. It's bad writing. It's silly. It's just a terrible fucking thing, man. It's terrible. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people are hoping for an AOE. Some form of some type of anime original ending that's going to change the outcome of that. Because that just doesn't make sense, man. That's just, it's so bad, man. And if they put that in the show, if they even decide to remotely put that within the show, man, I don't, bro. Bruh, you gonna have some pissed off anime people. You gonna have some pissed off anime people. Because don't get me wrong, just because you're a manga reader only, or an anime watcher only, or both, or whatever, we can all come to the same consensus that that's gonna be a terrible, terrible idea for them to put that into the goddamn fucking show. They better change it. They better change it. For their sake, they better fucking change it. Because don't nobody want to hear no bullshit about somebody talking about, thank you for committing the act that I and we were trying to prevent you from doing anyway. We appreciate you for even trying and thinking about us while you were stepping on people. They better not put that motherfucker in the goddamn show. They better not. They know what's good for them. Because there are going to be some anime people who only watch the anime that are going to think just like me and think just like them on their video, and he's gonna think like just like all of us. So I suggest y'all take heed, Mappa, Isayama, whoever the fuck, producers, music producers, whatever. Y'all better take motherfucking heed to that backlash you got. The reason you had to go, and the reason you went to the goddamn fucking New York Comic Con and apologized for us for what you released. You know what I'm saying? So I suggest you change it. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, guys, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Again, shout out to Serenity for getting that amalgamation of all the different content there, of all the different people basically explaining their gripes and disagreements with the last chapter. That was very well done, so appreciate you for that. Go ahead and comment down below, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Let me know what you were thinking when those points were being made. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. And then go ahead, guys, and just like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell as well. But yes, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep pushing these things out. We're going to keep moving forward as always. Hope you guys have a great fucking day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.